Hi, I'm Joe Gallego from IBM Services, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the demo of the IBM Managed Applications Service Portal for SAP. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you one slide to give you some context on how it works. Okay, so application management for SAP solutions is a service specifically designed to manage SAP workloads on cloud, right? It includes the management of the infrastructure as a service, and it's multi-cloud. It could be on Azure, on IBM Cloud, or on AWS. It includes the security services. It includes the management of the operating system, the database, the SAP basis, and also it includes the governance and service management, right? So it's a turnkey solution that is multi-cloud, and it comes with a portal, a managed services portal, where you can interact with the service and also see a lot of the information from your cloud provider integrated into the portal. So things like service requests, you could see your SAP systems, reporting, resource utilization. We'll see that in a bit. And also all the data that you see in the portal is 100% consumable through APIs, right? So this includes the service management, where you can eventually integrate with your own service management or ticketing tool just through the API. All right, so let's take a look at the portal. Okay, so this is the Manage Apps portal, and the first screen that you will see is the dashboard. Here you could see a summary of your managed SAP systems, the landscapes, the systems, and the servers, the recent cases that you have, schedule changes or scheduled maintenance that you might have, active cases, right, throughout time, the open alerts, and also specific documentation that you may have. Before we start, what I'm going to show you here is demo data. It's not real customer data. This portal is for customers that are running managed applications. And I'm going to go top down, right, from overview all the way to the dashboard to show you the view that goes from the application to the infrastructure and a little bit of the service management. All right, so let's take a look at the applications here. And here what you would see is the view, the SAP view of what you have or what is being managed, right, by IBM. In this case, we have three landscapes, CRM and S4HANA and S4HANA cluster. And you could always drill down by double clicking. Let's take a look at the landscape. So in this landscape, we would have a production, a development, and a quality assurance. You could see the location, the environment, the database, service package, and landscape name. And the other thing with the look and feel and the way this portal works, right? You could download for every screen. You could download all the information, the list in CSV and comma separated values files. If you want to take a look at that in a spreadsheet or share with someone, you could download in PDF. You can also, right now, we only have three landscapes here, but let's say that you had 30, right, or you have 20, right? That's quite a lot. You could filter by landscape, you could filter by product, and you could filter by system, right? Or you could just also filter by other fields just by adding them here in the filter by. All right. So what you see here is the logical view, the application view. But if you want to drill down and take a look at the infrastructure behind the scenes, what you will see is the number of servers. For example, we've clicked on the production system here. This is made up of 4 servers. All of them are online. You could see a summary of the CPU utilization, the memory usage, and the disk utilization. If you click on the server inventory, you could also see some information about the operating system or the IPs. And remember, this information comes from your cloud provider. So managed SAP applications supports Azure, supports IBM Cloud, and AWS, right? So independently on which cloud provider is your provider, and as long as it's being managed by IBM, you would see or use the same portal, single pane of glass, to see all the infrastructure that we're looking at right here, right? So it doesn't matter if it's which cloud provider you're using, the information and the look and feel would be exactly the same. So now I'm going to double click on one of these just to show you. You could take a look at more information about your servers. You could see a summary of the CPU utilization, the historical data in the last 24 hours or in the last 30 days. And the same thing for the memory and the disk utilization, right? So this gives you a good view of what your systems, how your systems are performing and how they're going. Remember, this is a managed service, right? So if there's any problem, if there's any issue, the team will take care of it. But we do want to provide the transparency for you to see what's going on in the kitchen, right? And also being able to interact with the service itself from a digital user experience like the portal. So if we scroll down, you could also have the metrics. We've drilled down from application to servers, but if you wanted to get specific metrics on different servers, you could do so from this screen. Let's say it's CPU utilization. You don't have to go server by server, but you would just click here and you could select the servers where you want to look at the CPU utilization, right? So that's a different view, and you could use different metrics and averages to take a look at what is the performance of your systems. If you scroll down, you also have, or if you click on the next screen, which is the alerts, here if there are any alerts, minor, major, or critical, you could see them from here. We don't have any at this moment in this demo environment, but if for a real live customer, if there was any minor or major or critical issue, you could see it from here. And if you had any, if you wanted to open, you scroll down to the, or go to the next screen, here from the cases screen, you could open new service request. You wanted to do a DB refresh, right? Here we have a database refresh for your EC system. I'm just going to copy this just to show you. You could specify if you want a tracking number or not, specify the servers or the systems that will be affected. If not, you can work with the team and they could let you know. I'm just going to choose one here randomly. And you could add attachments or add people to the watch list. And once you've done that, you can submit, and then the case will be open. If it requires any maintenance window, it will appear in the next screen right here, which is the service schedule screen. Right here, it pretty much shows you from this is the day. I'm going to select the month so we could show. Let's see. Here we go. So you have 2 proposed service maintenance, right? And you can any service requests that would impact the systems. You could also see it from the maintenance schedule or from the service schedule right here. The next one is the dashboards that we use internally, and but you would need that option. And well, this is basically the Manage Apps portal. As you could see, it is a way of interacting with the service and also getting transparency of what's going on behind the scenes in a multi-cloud view, right, with independent from the cloud provider, and in a way that you can intuitively find the information that you're looking for. All right, so thanks for watching, and hope to see you in more of these videos. Thank you.